What's up guys, Triple C here. Welcome to my next tutorial. In this tutorial I'll show you guys how to build these color tunnels here, which you might have seen quite a lot popping up lately. As far as I'm aware, TBL did a tunnel like this first. I just did some in a capture and I'm getting messages every day from people asking me how to build them. And basically, if you know some advanced template building techniques, it's basically immediately apparent how to do it. Also, if you watch my previous tutorial, basically all the info is in there already. With the flashing props, it's the same base concept of using the same base prop always. So yeah, but for anybody wondering how, not knowing how to do these, I'll run you through it step by step how to build them. And yeah, we'll just start with a new job from scratch here. So let's go. Alright, so we just started a new race here. I call this tutorial color tunnel. And we're just going to start from scratch how you would go about building something like this. So first what I do, I take myself a tube. I'll just take a medium one. You can do it with any one. Just maybe for visual reference, take one which is not single colored, but which has got a pattern. You'll see later on why that might be of advantage if you do that. So now we pitch it exactly 90 degrees up. We use the override system to ensure that it's exactly okay. So 90, so basically we got to go on 270 straight, because 360 degrees minus 90 would be 270. That would basically translate, would be the equivalent to being exactly vertical. So now we got a tube which is exactly vertical. Now we take our next tube. We'll do it with the extra long one now. But I mean, also this doesn't have to be with tubes. You know, it's the same basic concept always over and over again. You can also do this with different props. You don't have to do it with tubes, but we're doing it with tubes right now. So we just start with our first one. We'll just choose a color here. We'll take a blue one. We'll turn on prop snapping, and we want to connect it to this one here. Wait, hold up. Maybe if I would have pitched it a bit, it would have connected easier, but oh, I turned on stacking. Okay, here we go. So we just connected that one. Now we got them spinning again. That's why I put the one down there, because it'll stop spinning. I'll try to connect to this one. So now we got our first setup here. We got a extra long tube which is facing directly up in the sky, 90 degrees vertical. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take ourselves our base prop, which we will also, by the way, never change. It's always going to be the same one. Just for visual reference, you don't have to do this, but I'm just doing it right now to get like the height, to gauge the height better. I'm first putting a container in here. Like I say, you don't have to do this, but I find it a bit easier doing it like this first. So I place one container, and now my base prop is going to be a cement bag. Also, again, it doesn't matter what your base prop is. It could be a barge. And now this is the base prop you're going to place. And the closer you go to the tube, the smaller your tunnel is going to be. So we're just going to make a relatively small tunnel now by placing the cement bag relatively close to the tube. And as you see, the tube has got this part here, this solid part, which has not got the dotted thing, and that's what we're going to be building the color tunnel of. So place it directly in front of this colored part. Yeah, I think I got, wait, let me rotate it a bit. Yeah, but we should be fine here. I mean, obviously take your time, be patient with it, pay attention to detail. So now we can also delete this container now. Now we make our first template. Okay, templates, here we go. Create new template. First one is going to be the cement bag. Second one is going to be the long tube. Save template, and now we just go on and always exchange the tube and start building templates successively. We're going to pick up this one. Now we're going to take a different color. Let's take single colors here. I'll take a black one now. And again, rinse and repeat. Turn on prop snapping so it connects to this one. I hope, yeah, okay. If it would, sometimes it connects that it points down. And you can see that very good because I used a different one with a pattern in the bottom. So yeah, we'll just connect the black one now. Okay, now it stopped turning. Turn the snapping off, and now we go to templates. If I find them. Okay, wait, hold up. Templates, create templates. And again, you never move the cement bag. It's always going to be the first one. So we'll select the cement bag first, and now we're going to select the tube. Now we got a template made out of those two. And now rinse and repeat again. We'll just do one with a pattern with 3 colors now to keep this tutorial short. But obviously, do this with as many colors as you like and get like the pattern you want for it. Yeah, now this happened, you see? Like if, for example, my bottom tube would have been a white tube now, you know, like with the pattern it's just easier to see basically if it connects on the wrong side. So, okay, oops, here we go, connect. Now we connected it. And we're going to templates. Create template. And gotta zoom in again. Cement bag first, tube second, save template. Okay, now I'll just show you with this setup here. Obviously, like I just said, do it with as many props as you like, or different colors as you like. Now we take ourselves a base prop. I'm just taking a green container in this instance here. We will take our first template. You gotta turn prop stacking on so it shows. And now basically get close to it. You gotta have exactly top-down view, so you don't want to have it at an angle, like looking from this direction. You want to have exactly top-down view here. So now we place the first one, and we delete the cement bag with square. And now we switch over to our second template. We tilt this a bit, place our second one, delete the cement bag again, go to our third, and so on. You get the deal. Basically, it's always rinse and repeat. Then, you know, you can play around with it till you get some nice patterns which you like. And that's basically it. It's really easy to do. And like I said, try this with different props also that you can snap, because with the snapping, that's also, people ask me how to build like a colorful spiral. It's the same concept, you know. I just use the elevated roads, and I have one piece I snap it to, and I have one base prop which is never getting deleted, and then I just always snap a different color piece to it. And basically I make templates out of that, and then I just use a regular spiral building technique. Like there's millions of tutorials on the internet, I also got some, so that's basically how you would go about like this. Like you see now it doesn't match up exactly, that's why I said pay close attention, you know. Like this one I would rebuild it now, so it just really closes off with that one, you know, with the white and the blue, so you don't see this line. My next one in the pattern would have been blue again. But yeah, anyways, hope I could help out. Shout out to Tibo, Loco, Noxy, anybody, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what tutorial you guys want to see next, and we might do that next weekend then. So yeah, hope I could help out. I'm out. Peace.